All right, welcome to another episode here of Dangerous Waters. Today we're going to do the mission Spratly Island resupply. And I'm taking out the FIG 7, the FFG 7 Perry class, the USS DeWert is the specific boat here. And we're doing an escort duty here, protecting an Australian freighter and getting it through a strait. A limitation is we have to stay north of Malaysian water, which is delineated there with the black line. So let's take a look here at our battle space. All right, we have two hostile subs out there in front of us. Plotting a course here, staying well out of Malaysian's area. And just a couple neutral vessels out there. Just to look here at the Perry class right here. Going ahead and setting up all of my sensors. So total array is already out. She is equipped with an SQR-19. We get the Spiz 55 surface search going and the Spiz 49 air radar. CWIS, of course, turn that on, and I'm going to go ahead and stream the Nixie since there are a couple subs in the area, so we do have a submarine threat. And those that didn't know, Nixie is a torpedo countermeasure, so the SLQ-25, known as Slick 25. And there she goes, very capable platform. 51 of these were built from 1977 until early 2000s. All right, we're getting one of our two lamps capable helos, the SH-60s, out there starting doing some stuff for us. All right, we're setting up the link, and I think first things first, I'll probably go out ahead of the ship and put a buoy or two in the water. Yeah, so zooming out here. Chose to do shallow. We're only in, I don't know how realistic this is. We're in shallow water here, 60 foot of water. And so the advantage is definitely to us. I don't feel sorry for the subs, but I don't pity them. There is extreme disadvantage going after. So it should be an easy day. And there's a look at one of them right there. So they're 2 kilos. And there's the second kilo right there. And making about what, 19 knots. So no wonder they're cavitating. All right, and we're going to set up for an attack here using the 60 Romeo. All right, nice little shot there. Let's go by a neutral ship. As we head to the drop point. Alright, the sub is moving away, so this should be a perfect shot coming up astern of the target.
TAO, sonar soup, new passive track, 1018.
Alright, let's get a picture here of the weapon away.
Weapon away.
There we go.
TAO, sonar soup, torpedo in the water, bearing 289.
Alright, everything looked good from here. And no torpedo running. So I have played this mission before, and torps work, but for whatever reason today they're not working. So get the helo out of the way here. So wasted that torp. It just obviously went straight into the mud. So now I think I'm going to set up an engagement here. Use one of my Mark 32 torp launchers. There's the blue, the frigate behind me right there. So there's our new surface contact. So the kilos actually broached the surface, and not a good thing for him. So it should be just like shooting fish in a barrel. And here I go. Now I'm just deciding, do I want to use a 50 or 46? Definitely want to use my port side, and 50 it is. Get set up here to watch the torp launch. Come on. little slower than I expected, but we got a torp that's running at least.
Sonar soup. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 276. TAO. Sonar soup.
Okay, so things are gonna get a little
0, 2.
sporting. I do like that the realism. As soon as my weapon splashed, the kilo countered.
Engine ahead flank.
So that is forcing me to change course and go to flank. And I'm just going to come right and hope Nixie does its thing. And you can see right there the two torpedoes are passing. And here's a look at my Mark 50. And hopefully we run right into a nice Kilo class submarine here. Alright, I think he did deploy a countermeasure. I don't think it affected my weapon at all. Come on, come on. I really don't see how the sub could evade. Just look how shallow this water is. And there she blows. Alright, we're going to score a hit for sure. She's still broached. It's very nice, very nice. Like I said, just like shooting fish in a barrel. So 1 kilo down. Another explosion for good measure. And one more to go. Let's quick look at the 56 hole mounted sonar right here. We are getting some sonar data. So that was kind of interesting. One of them is obviously the torp there, or noisemaker up to off my bow. Okay, so we do have a weapon fired at us from that guy down there in my southwest. So once again, time to run away. But actually, I'm going to do something different. My mission is to protect the freighter. So let's go ahead and see if a torp will work on this guy. And what is that Einstein said? If you do the same thing and expect a different result, well, I'm going to go ahead and do it. The helo's out there, I might as well try. And so yeah, so my mission here is, well, let me see. Yeah, just a little shot there of the commercial air. It's a pretty realistic sim. Alright, back to being serious here. So there I am, and I need to place myself with the Nixie in between the threat and the freighter that I'm protecting. Alright, so another weapon in the water from the helo, and of course it splashed and sank to the bottom. So the helo is good for nothing. And just get her to the north there. I just said screw it. I'm going to go ahead and just recall it. So let's recover the bird. Good. And I just crossed the bow of the freighter right there. And I'm going to come even closer to her. Okay. Because again, I guess I'm just hoping I can distract the torp and have it chase me and not the freighter. So nice little zoomed in picture here of it, and see what it looks like from the air. And there we are. I'm indeed crossing the bow of the freighter. And we get that torpedo coming in off the starboard beam as well. Alright, things are getting very, very sporting here. I'm just kind of half prepared to find any damage here. And I don't know, it could go either way. So, and remind you too, I am recovering the helo as well. And miraculously, as you can see, the torp went right between both the ships. And now my turn to retaliate using the starboard launcher. Just such a capable platform. No wonder these things lasted until the early 21st century. Remember, this is mid-70s tech. All right, so there's the torpedo in the water. And again,
TAO,
just to
center
remind
soup.
everybody, I'm
Pass the
recovering the
track.
helo.
1-0-3-0.
Pretty good shot right there of it. But yeah, as I was saying, the FFG's very capable ships. Primary mission area is this right here, killing submarines, anti-submarine warfare. But she's quite capable with surface and air missions as well.
TAO, center soup. Loud
All right,
explosion. Bearing 2,
second
3.
kilo taken care of. Yeah, just not a good day for the kilos for the Chinese. Just a few miles to the west, the water is well over 300 foot deep. If I were them, I would have waited there to ambush us, but they didn't. So it's their loss for sure. All right, only thing left to do now is get the freighter through the straits and recover the Mahilo. And there we go. Here, you're gonna showing off my ship handling capabilities or lack of. So crossing the stern of our freighter that we're escorting through. And then I'll just come left a little bit and attempt to match her base course. It's an easy day, 23 knots. Come left and overtake her. My helo crew's probably loving this. So ideally, I'd want to stay on a base course for the helo. So that is my plan, is to parallel the freighter. And if anybody wonders how ships collide at sea, well, this is how. We get pretty close to one another. Sounds in the background, I'm retrieving the towed array, which was a Square 19 towed array. That's what these guys had back in the day. And Nixie is coming back on board as well. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to get a little bit close to the freighter here. See how I'm offset to the left, so I'm going to go ahead and come right. Something one shouldn't do when you've got a helo on your starboard side. So a little oopsie there. Now, real life, yeah, the helo would have busted some rotors and went straight in the water. But it's just a sim, not real life. So, and we probably would have been talking to the helo too, so he would have backed off. So that's probably why the developers cut me some slack and keep the bird in the air. And another shot here just of the Perry class recovering the helo. Yeah, like I was saying, very capable platform. Mark 13 missile launcher up front for SM-1s and Harpoon missiles. Good air defense radar. The Mark 75, 76 millimeter cannon, Sea Whiz back there. And like I said, twin Mark 32 port starboard torpedo launchers. So very capable platform. Great mission. Love taking it out. And successful mission right here. We're getting through the strait right now. You can see the freighter there at a more safer distance. Thanks for watching.